So it's been a while since I've shown this tank, but the plan is to pretty much start taking it apart. I'm not really going to show that. I'll probably just maybe start up again when this is all taken apart. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show how far I got, because I'm pretty happy with how it came out and how everything's run in. It's just, I'm trying to upgrade it so it looks even better. Sucks, but kind of is what it is. It'll be even better looking. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Got all the plants out, kind of mixed in there in some of my other tanks. Now I just need to get all the shrimp and fish out, drain it, take everything else out, start building the next one. Sorry, just be skipping like this, but basically all I'm really doing is adding these pre-filled bags with, you know, media and stuff, sand and whatnot, rocks, and then using some bigger rocks to just build up level before I start using my rocks that I want to be decorating with. But the main goal right now is just to be building level. So this is how far I've made it so far. The only thing is I'm kind of running out of substrate and rocks. I still have all of these and the wood, and of course all my plants, but I was trying to get it higher. So I'm gonna go get some sand from Home Depot and see if that helps a little bit. All right, I lied. I added a couple more pieces before I went, but now I'm gonna go. But it's starting to take shape. The only thing I don't like is I wanted this right corner to be up too, so that's gonna have to be something that I end up switching around later. I'll probably have to change some stuff around later, but it'd be like that. $300 or $400. Maybe a little less, maybe $200 or $300 in hardscape, minus, not even including the sand and the other substrates. So yeah, definitely not cheap to do this. So I got the sand, doing some more hardscape. Unfortunately, just to get it where I wanted it, I pretty much used everything I had. So I got a few more things I'm gonna throw in the corner, but that kind of wraps up the hardscape, I would say. So I just gotta fill it with water and see how much of this sinks down and see if it's actually gonna hold up. But I like the way it looks. So I can have all the aquarium plants here on the right, and then have like all the house plants like the monstera, the pothos, all that type of stuff going out of this left here corner. But I definitely wanted it to be like the whole background was raised, so I might have to invest in some more wooden rocks, but I want to say that's probably like, and there goes water. Definitely adding it a lot quicker than I should, so I'm going to slow it down right now after I stop this. Or actually, maybe that'll be okay. It's not too crazy, and it's only pointing to the lower part. But a lot of this on the left is going to sink down, so I might even need to get more. So I'm not too sure exactly what happened. Some of the footage that I had got corrupted and it was really blurry, so I just decided to not add it in here. So unfortunately, don't get to see me planting it, but pretty self-explanatory, and I'm sure if you're into tanks, you kind of understand how to plant them. With the house plants, I really just have them hanging out the back, and I have it sloped up to the back where basically they have somewhere to kind of anchor in their roots, and looks like a edge of a bank, which was what I was going for with the riparium type look. After the footage got corrupted, I was kind of upset about it, and I just kind of went forward with making this tank and had a lot of stuff going on in my life, so I wasn't really focused on, you know, recording the content of it, unfortunately. But this is about 5 or 6 months later since I had at least first started it. I'm sure a lot of you understand with the tanks and reptile fishes, like when you have this type of things, or even cars, it's a process, and unfortunately, you know, money's usually tight and you gotta just do it when you can, and then there's just the whole life aspect of not really feeling it and not wanting to record. So that's kind of why it's just a sudden jump from me starting the hardscape to just it's fully planted. And this is my vampire crab paludarium. Show a little bit more of that in the later part of the video. So I started with about like 3 or 4 guppies, and now there's probably about like 1,000 in here. So this is definitely a guppy paradise. There is one betta fish. I want to say like 5 or 6 coolie loaches. One pretty small sized pleco that I've had for like 20 years. He's living in there. And then a population of shrimp. They hide in all the rocks and all that stuff, so it's pretty hard to see them, and they come out at night when I feed them. So same with like the coolie loaches and all the roots. There's just so much places for all of them to hide. And also even the fry for the shrimp and the guppies, I love that the roots make just a great little place for them to hide, because the babies are usually pecked dead and stuff. I'm super happy with how all the house plants have grown in, like the monstera, the pothos. There's like 2 or 3 pieces of the Swiss cheese plant. There is the mangrove, some lucky bamboo, and then for the aquatic plants, a lot of my stem plants kind of died, so I started to move them into other tanks. And it's really just the Anubias and some Java fern that I have in here right now, because the roots take up a lot in the back, and the top part of the leaves suck up a lot of the light. If you've made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching. If you could leave a like, comment, subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And honestly, thank you for watching my video.
I'll keep you guys updated with this tank. So far, this is about like 6 or 7 months into the tank, so I'll make updates as time goes on.